Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Memory Time on Channel 9. This evening we have special guest Nancy Wake sharing her life story from World War II. Please welcome her now. Nancy, please share with us your story.
Hello, my name is Nancy Wake and I fought in World War II. I was born in 1912 in Wellington, New Zealand, but when I was only 2, I moved to Australia. I can't remember when I was in New Zealand, so I just refer myself to an Australian. When I was 16, I ran away from home and became a nurse. I hated my family, so I left them. I then left Australia and moved to London, and I trained myself to be a journalist. In 1930s, I worked in Paris as a newspaper journalist. I enjoyed this and was at it for quite some years. One day in 1935, I witnessed the Nazi violence in Vienna. This was absolutely terrible. I hated seeing this, and I wanted to give them payback. When I was 27, I found love in a guy's named Henry Foucault. Ooh, he was a lovely, rich-looking guy. Our marriage was great until Germany invaded France, but we tried to spend as much time as we could together. My husband and I decided to be an ambulance driver for the French resistance, then later joined the escape network. In December 1940, our network was surrendered. Me and my husband liked being involved in the resistance, assisting in the escape of Allied servicemen and Jewish refugees from France into neutral Spain. I was scared and feared of being captured, so I left to Marseilles. They then found me and arrested me in Toulouse. Now, I was really scared, but I stayed strong and acted tough, as I was known for. I only ended up being in there for 4 days. In June 1943, I'm fairly sure, I reached England where I began working in the French section of the Special Operations Executive. This was enjoyable and I met lots of other people. I was surrounded with mainly males, as the females never fought or were involved in the war side of things. This never bothered me at all. After a period of training, I returned back to Britain and joined Special Operations Executive. At night, I'm fairly sure, it was April the 29th, 1944. I parachuted in Avongi and became a communicator between the London and the local mayor's group. I then got bored of that. No one treated me right. They just assumed I was useless or weak because I was a female. I also heard my husband was shot dead. This was very hard to take in, but I hadn't seen him for a while, so I copped it not too bad. I never listened to all the negative guys that told me I couldn't do anything in the war. I proved them all wrong and led the attacks to German installations. I wasn't afraid at all. I wanted punishment to all the Germany. Me and my 7,000 other soldiers took on the 22,000 German soldiers, and in every kill I enjoyed it. In September, 1944, I left the resistance and went to SOE, headquarters in Paris, and then to London in mid-October. After war, I received many medals, but I don't care about them. They mean nothing to me. I then returned to Australia in 1949. I was 37 when I came home.
I was unsatisfied with the life in Australia, so I returned to England. I then found love in another guy in 1957. I soon married John Ford. He was a RAF officer. We both decided we should go back to my home country, so we returned to Australia in 1959. Wow, 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 Nancy. You've been to a lot of different places and seen a lot of different things, but I've been told that you killed a soldier with your bare hands. Yes, I am a feisty, determined one, I must say. Haha, look out, guys. Don't get in the way of Nancy. Thank you very much for your time, Nancy. Very much appreciated. Wait. I've been told that you've received the George Medal, France and Germany Star, the Defence Medal, the British War Medal, French Officer of the Legion of Honor, French Croix de Guerre with Star and 2 Palms, US Medal for Freedom with Palm and French Medaille de la Resistance, and for your courage of endeavours. Very well done, Nancy, and thank you very much for your time.